Hello and welcome back. Today let's start user roles. As you can see, we completed users, we completed roles and permissions. In our previous session, we created new permissions on MySQL database and we listed all that in this simple tabular format. That is good. So before watching this video, I strongly recommend you to watch our previous video because in the previous video, we implemented permissions. Okay, today let's start user roles. In this video, we want to load all the users from MySQL database and display them in this simple ComboBox object. After loading that, we want to load all the roles from MySQL database and display them in this ComboBox object. That is good. Let's get started. Okay friends, this is our project structure. Here we have user management package. Inside that we have different sub packages. Okay, we have permission, we have role, user and user role. Let's open that. And here we have two simple files, fxml file and controller, which is Java file. That is good. Let's open fxml file. In this file, we have the complete layout of the role management. As you can see, we have label, which is user label, and here we have SymX users. Thereafter we have role, and here we have SymX rules. That is good. And here we have a simple table. Okay, today what we want to do, we want to get all the users from MySQL database and display them in the combo box of users, and we want to get all the roles from MySQL database. That is good. Let's open controller. As you can see, we have an empty controller. That is good. So inside the controller, let's inject user combo box and role combo box. Simple. As you can see, we have users and we have roles. Let's copy that name, and here let's inject that. Simple. We have fxml annotation. Let's use private. For example, we have combo box. We have combo box. To that, let's pass user model. We have user model. User. Thereafter, let's add name. We have CMB users. That is good. And here we have an error. Let's import that. Okay, thereafter we have roles. Let's copy the same statement, and here instead of that, let's use roles. Okay, let's use roles, and here we want pass role model. Let's import that. Okay, everything is good. As you can see, inside that package, we did not created new classes like service, model, data access object. Later, we want to create that. For now, we want to reuse the role model and the user model. Okay, as you can see here, we have role model. We want to reuse that, and we have user model. We want to reuse that. Here is no problem. Thereafter, we have role service and we have user service. Let's create variables. Simple. For example, private. We have user service. For example, user service. Let's import that. So after that, we have role service. Simple. Private role service. For example, role service. You can use any name. There is no problem. Let's import that. Okay, everything is correct. Thereafter, let's initialize user service and role service. Simple. We have, user service equals new user service. To that, let's pass data access object. Simple. New user data access object. So then we have role service. Simple. Role service equals new role service. Let's pass new role data access object. Okay, we injected users ComboBox and roles ComboBox, and here we defined simple services like user service and role service, and here we initialize that services. That is good. After that, let's define method to get all the users from the database and get all the rules from the database. Simple. For example, private void load, for example, users. You can use any name, there is no problem. And here let's define list, because first let's check user service. As you can see here, we have two methods. The first one, insert a new user on MySQL database. That is good. The second one, gets all the users from MySQL database and that return list. Okay. Let's define list inside the controller. Simple. For example, list. We have list. Okay. To that, let's pass user, and here let's add name. For example, users equals we have user service. On that we want to call get all users method. Okay, as you can see here we have an error. Let's import that. Simple. Okay, thereafter what we want to do, we have cmbakers, sorry, let's copy that. cmb users dot, sorry, get items method. We have get items method. Let's clear that. Okay, thereafter let's add all the users to that combo box. Simple, cmb users dot get items, and we want to use add all method. To that, let's pass users. We have already users, so we defined a simple method. Inside that, we consumed user service. As you can see here, we called get all users. That method presents inside the user service class. As you can see here, we have a simple method get all users. Thereafter, we have rule service. Let's open that. Inside that, we have get all rules. We want to consume that also because we want to get all the rules from the rule table. Let's open that. For that, what we want to do, let's copy the same code, and here let's change that to, for example, load rules, and here we want to pass role model. For example, rules, we want to use rule service instead of the user service. Okay, let's call get all rules, and here we want to use that combo box. Okay, let's pass the rules. So thereafter, let's call that method inside the initialize method, and we want to call that also. Let's save the changes, and here let's clean and build the project. It takes some time, there is no problem. Let's run the application. Okay, let's enter admin. We have admin 1, 2, 3. Let's log in. Let's open manage users. We have user roles. As you can see, we got all the data from the user table, and here we got all the data from the role table. But here we have a simple problem because we got string representation of an object. Okay, let's fix that because in the Java we have two string method. Let's override that. First, let's open user model, and here what we want to do, we want to override to string method. Simple, we have override. Let's override public. We have string and we have two string method. That is good. Inside that, let's return full name because we want to display full name, and you can display any property, there is no problem. Let's display full name. simple, return full name. That is okay. Thereafter, let's copy the same overridden method for the role. We have role model. Let's override here, and here you want to get role name. Okay, let's save the changes. Let's clean and build the project. Let's run the application to see the result. We have admin and we have password. Let's open manage users. We have user roles. As you can see, we got all the users from the user table. That is good. And we got all the roles from the role table. That is good. We have admin, employee, and so on. Okay friends, as you can see today we loaded all the users from the user table and we loaded all the rules from the rule table. That is good. In our next video session, we want to implement how we can assign a specific rule to a specific user. Okay, if you have any questions, you can write them in the comment. Please like, subscribe and share my videos. That is enough for today. Have a good day. See you in the next one.